Hello everyone, welcome you all for the new video session. Today I am going to explain the merits and limitations of external sources of recruitment. Merits of external sources of recruitment. The first one, external sources has a big advantages to all the organizations that they can recruit a qualified personnel for their organization. The management can attract to the qualified and the trained people and encouraging them to apply for the vacant jobs in the organization. So one of the best source compared with the internal sources of the recruitment where the company can get a qualified and the trained workers for their organization. Second point, the second most important merits of external sources that if the organizations are using the external sources as their recruitment, they will get the advantages of wider choice. A wider choice that when vacancies are advertised widely, a large number of the candidates will get this information. The applicants from the outside of the organization, they may apply for the job. The management has the wider choice while selecting the people for the employment because the external sources will reach a number of the candidates. For example, if the advertisement as a sources of the recruitment, so many people will see that advertisement and those who are capable enough to suit for the job, they will apply for the job. So the management will get so many wide choice if they are advertising their vacancy on any of the newspaper or professional journals. If the organization is using the external sources of recruitment, that is web publishing, that is through the internet. Most of the people will use the internet when they want to apply for the job. So they will search and they will visit to the any of the web publishing or websites where the jobs will be available. So once they are see and it is applicable for their qualification, they will start applying for the job. So by the organization will get so many number of the applicants. So they can go through the applicants and select the best candidate for the job in the organization. Third one, that is the fresh talent. As compared to the internal sources of the recruitment, there is no fresh talents. But in the external sources, a new blood may come to the organization which will increase the competition level. So, the present employees may be insufficient or they may not fulfill the specification of the job to be filled within the organization. So the external recruitments provides a wide choice to the organization and it will bring a new blood in the organization. However, it is one of the expensive and a time consuming process where the organization should wait for the right candidates. So until and unless to get the right candidates, they have to go with the external sources of recruitment by advertising or web publishing or by using any other external sources. So it will take more time as well as a more cost. Next one of the important advantages of external sources compared with the internal sources, competitive spirit may increases Compare with the internal sources of the recruitment. A company tap the external sources, the existing staff will have to compete with the outsiders. So that's bring a competition spirit among the existing workers, because the organization has taken the decision to hire the outsiders. It means that the internal sources are not capable, or they are not eligible for the job position. So for that reason they have to increase their competition level. So this will work harder to show better performance among the existing workers. Obviously, existing workers are giving their best. The outsiders also will learn from them. So that will also increases the competition of both the side. Obviously, the organization can do the better. Next topic, that is the limitations of external sources of the recruitment. See, every topic will be having a two phases, that is advantageous side and the disadvantageous side. So every topic will be having a two sides. So we are going to understand this, and this may be asked you for the 2 marks. The first limitations of external sources of the recruitment is, obviously, if the organization taken the decision to hire from the outsiders, the existing workers may feel dissatisfaction. So the dissatisfactions among the existing staff, that external recruitment may lead to dissatisfaction and frustration among the existing employees. They may feel that their chance of promotion are reduced. This will be happen at the time of organization has taken the decision to recruit from the outsiders for the high position. So that time they will miss the chance of promotion. So that will brings a frustration or a dissatisfaction among the existing workers. Second point, one of the lengthy process compare with the internal sources of recruitment. Whereas internal sources is a simple process, because all the data of the existing workers is recorded who are capable and eligible for the next higher position. That person will get selected and promoted to the high position. So here in the external sources that will not be seen, because a candidate is totally unknown to the organization. So organization will may take a decision with a lengthy process. So recruitment from the external sources takes a long time. The business has to notify the vacancies and wait for the applicants to initiate the selection process. The first phase starting the selection of the candidates, that is the recruitment. Once the recruitment is done, the organization should wait for the responses. Once the organization got the good responses from the applicants, they should go with the selection process. A selection process includes like preliminary screening of the candidates, selection test, examination, that is medical examination, background checking. These all are included in the selection process. So it will take more time compared with the internal sources of the recruitment. The one who is capable enough to give the proper answers in the interview and having a intelligence level up to the high, and the personality must be good, having the communication skill. After that the person will get selected for the organization. So for that reason it will time consuming and very inexpensive, and it includes of so many steps. So for that reason it is a lengthy process compared with the internal sources of recruitment. Next one, costly process. Because under the selection, the organization should go for the selection test. To conduct the selection test among the applicant pool, they should spend some money to conduct the test. After that, again you have to utilize your time for interview those who are negotiating the test. So this will incur some cost. It is a costly to recruit the staff from the external sources. A lot of money has to be spent on the advertisement and the processing of the application. So here to give the advertisement, you must pay some money to the any newspaper. If you are giving the advertisement on the newspaper, and some websites, they will take the money and they will provide a good sources of candidates to the organization. So they have to spend some money for the advertisement as well as the processing of the application. So processing of the applications are nothing but they will conduct some test for the applicants to check their IQ, to check their aptitude, reasoning, trade test, etc. So this completes today's topic. Thank you.